Hello and welcome back to part 13 of our Chaos Gate Daemonhunters Ruthless campaign. Where we left off, I teased you were a millisecond away from the Grand Master's report, so as we make our way towards this mission, look forward to that. What have we done wrong?
Spies waste, Inquisitor. The baleful edict has been operating under your direction for months. And yet this mild infestation of yours persists. I expected concrete results, not more reams of speculative guesswork.
To unravel the workings of chaos is no simple task, Grandmaster. This plague cannot be fought with steel alone.
That may be. Now, to the business at hand. I have only been able to give a cursory scan of your latest account. Commander, I would have a frank assessment on your collective progress in the field.
We are losing ground. The edict is too damaged for this campaign. The bloom is no match for us. I mean, we're kicking it around. We've won a mission, so I don't know. Let's try and read between the lines here. So maybe he gives us support for knights. He gives us support for the ship, or we just gloat. Well, I'm just going to go with the gloating one. I think I'm fine. Otherwise, I'm just going to be proud.
We may be limping, but we are Grey Knights. This task will not deter us.
You see, Inquisitor, this is the mettle of Titan's sons. Commander, Ektar, I commend your confidence and will redirect some of your allocation to another brotherhood in more immediate need. Farewell.
Honestly?
I'm starting to think he hasn't actually read my reports.
Grandmasters are used to giving orders and having them obeyed. If you could try to restrain yourself from debating every last point upon which you differ, you might more readily earn his respect.
I suppose it was optimistic of me to expect that by dealing with the Adeptus Astartes, I could be free of the sort of loathsome bureaucratic pandering necessary in the rest of the Imperium.
The Grey Knights have a saying. We serve the cause of humanity, but expect nothing from it.
I've already readjusted my expectations.
By loathsome bureaucracy, you mean people not just doing everything you say when you say it. Alright, so I thought we were about to get a bit unlucky there. I lost requisition. So one requisition for 50% XP gain I think is a massively good trade. I'll take that any day. But I was worried for a moment that I wouldn't be able to access the higher ranks here. But no, they just cost 2 each. I can buy all this. It's not 3 each, so I didn't need 15. So yeah, all of them. Let's just double check. So rank, so it goes from, I can't tell. Oh, so you can see them shuffling on there. So one goes from always to high, and you get medium and never for those. And then you go from same principle. And here we get, one is, oh, they're dropping the lower one. You go high for tier 2s. Tier 3s are still never, but we'll see a higher percentage of tier 2 rewards now relative to tier 1s. Same principle there, and same principle there. So as we get to rank 3 access for these. Ranged weapons fell behind a touch, but that's fine. I think these are probably more pressing than those two. Yeah, all the bells and whistles, of course. I think if you can, you want to do that every single time. Does that retroactively change the rewards? I think so. I don't remember there being... Okay, I know for a fact there's no way there were 4 tier 2s here when I was looking at it last time. So yes, that did retroactively help us. And we've improved the reactor. Excellent. Ship status. Let's have a rummage around. So we have our tier 2 now. We can have a whole bunch of options. Still 45 servitors isn't bad. You could pick up the extra servitor one just in case you start running out of these. Is that... Oh! You can skip them. You're not forced to go down certain upgrade parts. These are, of course... Okay, that's a lot easier than I thought it would be. So you don't have to dig your way through Communion with the Fallen. You can just go straight for the Augmetics or Wound Recovery. That's a big deal. So these ones, obviously, where I think it's an arrow, you have to go through the path. But some of them you can just, yeah, so that's not arrowed there. So that's locked behind that one because of the little arrow there. Otherwise, you can just pick... Okay, that changes my opinion. Do you want to quickly do some ship stuff unless we get attacked? So speed up increase just so you get to... It wouldn't really help us immediately because we're not going to be able to reach 3 missions a go even with the extra speed. So not immediately useful. Gun batteries are tempting. Hull integrity, I mean, we're fine. We don't particularly need the extra hull at this point. Just going with the gun battery in case... I haven't seen whatever happens when you need this, but I imagine if you need it, you would really want it. I don't need that for now. I don't need that. So either the guns or... I don't need that. The extra XP would be good so we can just start spamming night levels and become strong enough to overcome these harder missions. Otherwise, maybe this, the augmetics would be an idea. Recovery speed, yeah, I'll pick that up later as well. So this I would like, this I would like, this I would like. So that's those three. Less fussed about the other two. Gun batteries, and this don't need tier 3. Research speed, maybe after a couple of these other upgrades, I think we're okay for speed for the moment. I don't need to race through the upgrade paths quite yet. Which of those is a burning priority? Well, let's think negatively. What would I want to have on hand? And if I didn't, it would be a disaster. Realistically, I'm not going to get 12 days. So if I did that now, would it be in place in time for the next batch of missions? Or you could do something else and then come back for that. I think I'd prefer, it's obviously all or nothing, but I think I prefer the guns just in case I need them. Because if something happens where I need that, it's going to be, I imagine, horrendous if I don't have the ability to defend myself. So just go gun batteries. Okay, now I've only got the 4 requisition, and I think it's like you can spend a lot here, so I get kill 8 enemies with ranged weapons. I'll take a Purgator to help me with that. It shouldn't be too difficult. And then just win. It's medium. We're going to be dealing with this nuisance, the apostate preachers, and I think the mission was... Did it tell me it was one of the destroy the plant ones? I think so. Bloom corruption 1. Everyone's sort of mildly injured, that's okay. But yeah, we'll just start mission. Can't remember... Surely it's possible to see 15% per turn. No, I don't think I can tell anywhere how it actually functions in terms of what mission type it is. I think I saw it previously. Can I leave and go back? I just get planet view, or this one. Can I see it here instead? Yeah, it is growing the bloom. See, oh, you can see it right there. Seek and destroy the bloom spawn. So yeah, it is one of the harder ones with the plant. Fine. Yes, we will kill 8 enemies with ranged weapons. It's basically guaranteed. Right, now we're going to want... This is medium, so let's bring the 18. This was obviously pretty strong. I like the double Justicar to hand out on the chapter, and then our 2 damage dealers here. Is there anyone stronger I could use? Is someone better than Rugen? So Rugen here with... got 250. I think I had a higher tier Purgator. Yes, Adantor over there is level 4. So I'm going to field the stronger one here, and then I can put Rugen back in for the lower missions later. Adantor goes in, and I give you your armor setup. I can't remember what Rugen had, but I'll see in a second as I swap armors around. Is it the Servo Skull one? No, that's on the Justicar. Pinning immunity, that's on the Interceptor. There you go, it was the... whatever this one is. I didn't check. Grenade damage, so when he throws a grenade, fine. Might as well. Have your thing back, and that gives you away what equipment you're using. The frag grenade is okay. I do have... yeah, let's remember immediately I have that Servo Skull. So let's go loadout, equipment slot, that one. Halo Skull will become a tier 2 Disruptor Skull. So target enemy, deal the damage, which is nice. Armor pierce, you can ignore armor, and disrupt. So I think I can turn off their annoying autos. So yeah, just the ability to just pick a target. It doesn't cost you any AP, and I get... oh wow, you get 2. So he gets an extra, what, 1 use because of his armor? So, or does it double it? Let's reword that carefully. You get 4 uses, and it's no AP. That's incredible. Well, no, abilities, isn't it? Abilities. It's actually the armor I want to look at. Getting confused. Loadouts, armor types. Oh, there's the Servo Skull one. This unit's Servo Skulls have +1 ammo. So it comes with 3 base, and then it goes up to 4. If I just swap off that armor for a second. Yeah, it comes with 3 base. That's pretty great. So you just, no AP, just finish off some cheeky damage here if you need to finish them. That's great. Massive upgrade. Your other guns are all fine. I think everything else is equipped as you want, so don't mess around there. You're perfectly equipped, so just you need an extra gun. Loadout ranged weapons, silencer. They're both in use apparently. That's being used by Thule, and this one's being used by Rugen. I just swapped out. I think this is the better one because we have auto critting with Astral Aim, so you just get the +1 damage for free, which is nice. Yep. Has his grenade to with his extra damage, so I think that's everyone as you should be equipped. The Interceptor could use an extra Storm Bolter. Got 1 spare I should use. Oh no, you only come with 2. Okay, so they're in, so he doesn't really care about the Stormbolt. It's not what he's known for, and we don't have any extra falchions to help us out. Okay, I think that's just about everything I needed to do. This is the strongest team I can field. Is there a higher tier Justicar hiding somewhere? 3 Adantor. 4 Brigator. Bors is already in. Oh, it's Iolanthus. So you can take Wounded Iolanthus instead of Henrik here. So what are your abilities? So he's got all of these in charge versus Wounded Iolanthus has...
Tor.
That's Tor. Try again. There you are. Iolanthus. Your abilities are... You forfeited that one, which is fine, but in exchange you have extra armor, hammer hand, and extra crit. So you can be more offensive. So yeah, I don't particularly value that. Haven't used it once. It's so expensive. How much does that cost to burn? +2 warp power, so it cost you 4. He's only got 5. You basically never use it. So no, I'd much rather he be this path where he gets his Terminator armor. Okay, now what build did I have with... I think you were the Servo Skull before I swapped you out. Well, he keeps it all apparently. Okay, so let's go loadout, equipment slots. Nope. Unequip. Back. Oh, I moved off the wrong one. Sorry, that can definitely be that. That back on. That one rather. Skulls. Disruptor. And now a choice to make. Either I give him the tactical marine armor that gives him an extra use, or I give him Terminator plate. I think you're durable enough such that when I use... Have a look, armor... No, not armor types. Abilities. When I use your ability, you get 1 from that. So 3 for being a Brigator, and then 4 per every Aegis activation. So having Terminator armor would bring you up to 6 and 2 base. In exchange, you lose the X1 use of the Disruptor Skull. I don't think having that many uses of the 3 and 4 won't make a massive difference. Whereas being in Terminator armor might help. The other downside, of course, is that I can't use them in melee effectively. He's too slow. I think I like the trade. I like one Justicar being Terminator armored and one being standard armored, just for a bit of versatility. So now I'm going to leave you. I'm going to give you the extra use of the skull. The other one. And I think having a light wound on you is more than enough to justify, because it's only -4, the extra versatility and abilities he's got. Change out his sword and gun as well. Loadouts, melee weapons, swords, which I like. Who took the one I want? No, that's Bors's. Leave Bors's. That one then. There we go. Sign. Back. Oh, what is this? 4 staves. This last... No, I can't trust that. It does less damage, only does 3 damage. That's a bit unfortunate. So no, I'm not trading off 1 damage for occasionally maybe getting Aegis. What does the halberd do again? It's the one that lets you 25% chance to hit enemies as they move into you rather than as they move away, which is nice. Is that better than having the sword? So it's a difference between 50% parry and everything else is basically the same, or 25% hit them if they come toward you. I like the better chance. Parry is just as good, because once you parry them, you can easily kill them next turn. So doing 1 extra hit isn't really worth it. And then a hammer is just flat damage on 4 strike. If you did 4 strike. Okay, now I'm happy with your armaments. And then ranged hasn't been taken. That's the one. Give me a sign. I think that's everyone. Yet 1. You don't have an upgraded thing. That's expected. Yes, that's as we should be. Okay, that's basically as strong as I can get. A couple lightly injured guys, but it's on the 2 tough as nails ones anyway, so let's do it. I'm rubbing my hands, warming up in anticipation. I know your tricks now, medium mission. To automatically trigger based on their condition. We're realizing they're pretty strong. That 10% auto increase armor is probably the best one we've actually gotten so far. Quietly playing a blinder.
Scans suggest blue spawn have infested these outskirts.
That is near a bustling underhive. How can they be so blind to the corruption?
Billions go about their pitiful daily lives oblivious to the affairs of their neighbors. Is it so shocking, Knight?
So here's our one bloom spawn there, just over to the right. And one there. Okay, now which of these am I going to deal with first? I can't go straight across, so I'd have to go forward anyway. So if I went straight for that one and then crossed back to this one, I'd end up going through pretty much most of the map. Whereas if I came right first for that, and then I could hug the side and go do that, and I could skip a lot of this stuff here. So maybe avoid some unnecessary pods that we have engaging. Just start rushing up here. So that's your first point of AP. There's the second one. Oh. How close are they? They are on the opposite side of that wall, so I mean, they're not going to be able to see me, so we can just come through here safely. Start moving towards the objective. You're definitely safe to move up behind him now.
Moving swiftly.
Way back here. One thing the other Purgator does have on this one, I realised that it actually has he has 2 extra willpower, which is nice. I guess I can pick that up later. But I think the extra ammo here is more than justifies using Adantor. The first Adantor. Are they moving this little... Let's check the enemy patrol. They're moving away from us, so don't worry. Good. How close am I to triggering this? I can get... How far can I get before I see them? I can kick this door down and be basically on top of them. That's really good, and then I can... If it's what I think is one of those silly ritual ones, I can use a good teleport strike, take out all of the pods, and then just kill him instantly. Yeah, we could be really aggressive here. Get there before the irritating ability start triggering. So Terminator first. There's your 1 point. Clear, 2 points. Okay, of course there's a patrol directly on top of it, because there always is. Not an issue, but we can easily get there in such a way. I think we just fight our way through there and just jump on them as fast as possible. Ah, that's annoying. Are they going to be able to see us? They're going to move to about there. I think I'm all clear. There's a solid wall in the way, so as long as I'm not... They can like draw an amazing line of sight through there. I think I can ignore them. So I'm going to rush up there.
Aye, sir.
I can get away with this. Do you want to stand there, or do you want to stand there to be just a bit safer from being caught? There. Does this one see me? No, it doesn't appear, so I can ignore it. Good. This one isn't moving, it's just staying there, so I'll get everyone as close to this as I can. Oh, it's going to be really good because I can teleport strike and do great damage here. I hope I'm not being scammed here and it's not one of those annoying regular plants that do a load of damage that's going to take forever to fight through. Can you get far enough such that, yes, I can get into there and then use 1 point of AP to kick the door down. So just stand there. The teleporter is easy to deal with. What am I going to do with the other one? This is more of a... Really, it's the Purgator's positioning that concerns me. It's going to be slightly harder for them because you'll come through here. Okay, is that cover? That is half cover, half cover. Give me a half cover here and be sort of safe. Don't think there's anything going to engage you from out there. So you can kick down there. Okay. So obviously don't run out. The alternative, I can either send everyone this way, leave the interceptor there to start teleporting on, or I can send a couple guys around this way. The moment I get through that door, I think they trigger is the problem. And I'm further away than I could be if I was just here. So I'm going to have to use a point of movement to engage regardless. I don't think that's a terrible cost to have paid, so just stand there.
Yes, sir.
Set the next.
Yes, Commander.
That burns all your AP, but it'll be refunded once I trigger the engagement. Up here. That's the Brigator, so I want you nice and far forward so you can start rushing out there and engaging. Just you back there. And I'll just have you in a line, why not? Okay. Engage. See, I'm not going to be able to get very far high because the second I pop out, it's going to freeze me in place. Rita, it is a big plant. Okay. Got me there, game. And 3 guarding plague marines. Instantly spawns reinforcements. We have 2 turns with which to deal with this mess in front of us first. Oh good, he's got a perfect overwatch to get in my way. Great, now I can't even get in there. I'd have to use my Aegis shield and walk through him. Armament Twice, Standard Bolter, Plague Spewer. Also a Plague Spewer, so 2 of the annoying ones. This thing has 25 health and a bunch of armor. It's quite annoying to get through in 1 turn. How do I deal with you is the question. I guess I could immediately disrupt him. Show off the ability of the... So I think that turns off the... I can't be guaranteed. Does that actually work that way? Disrupted 100%. Does disruption cancel Overwatch? Ranged auto. So it turns off auto, so that should function to disable it, and then I can move everyone else freely. You'll then do your trick where you hit one, and teleport strike and land there. Oh, is this thing like I can't engage this thing in melee? File influence launch. Why can't I approach it? Allies within Area 3 take -1 damage from ranged attacks and to afflictions. Oh, effluence. Launch it. No, that's the attack. So why is it... Why am I getting plagued or hurt if I stand in its zone? Oh, is that just telling me that I get hurt because I'm moving through him and this is just a silly kind of particle effect thing? Possibly, yes. I'm willing to kind of ignore him because I can't do all of them at once. I'm going to focus on this bash to start. Do this immediately. I can. That's no AP. I can just use one of my 4 to turn up an annoying Overwatch. Nothing happened. Oh, is he immune? Oh, there you go. Just took a while to trigger. Perfect start. Okay. If you would please. I don't even think I have to waste the AP on the regular teleport. Yes, I can do damage to all targets. And I can warp charge it. Do an extra 2 to each of them, so I can start really killing these very quickly. So I'm confident I can get through these no problem. I'll have at least 2 AP left to do a bit more damage to, I guess, any of these targets. Where do I want to stand? So after I do that... Oh, actually, think about this carefully. Obviously I can do that, but first I should probably move you and have you come do your party trick of
Your orders?
A hail of deadly bullets that hit all of these targets in one go. Obviously, if I were to wait and do him first, I then wouldn't be able to use him effectively. So no, I absolutely should do this first. Does what, 6 damage? Because I think I can take 1 shot and then use the hail and still do 6 damage. There's nothing I can really aim it into. I'd love to be a bit clever and get to a spot where I could, in theory... I can't. Close me to it. So just stand there. 2 AP left. Careful, actually. Don't get in the way of your other melee guys running through and hitting them. So maybe there would be more sensible. Actually, there's perfect. You can do good cover and then kill everyone anyway.
Yes, Commander.
Scatter shot works as intended, but... So currently I'm getting 6 damage because I've got 5 ammo. I think it is 4 base, and you get an extra damage per 2 shots expended. So I can use one of my rounds to shoot the old-fashioned way. Well, even just chuck... No, I don't want to move them around. I like their positioning. See, I'll use 1 shot regularly and then still do 6 to each target. So just maximize my DPS here. You're in cover, you're basically fine. So I guess I could use it on you. That will reduce you to... that actually just gets through the armor and that's it. I guess it makes it easy when I teleport strike in and then he's close to dead. So we might as well. In fact, after that and I scatter shot, the teleport strike will instantly kill him. That's a good idea. So we'll get rid of you this way.
Firing on target.
Armor gone. And don't do that again because now we'll do, 6 damage scatter. Maxing out our DPS. As well as our AP usage. Gets rid of the cover as well. Incidental bonus.
Ammunition depleted.
Okay, now you can go in. I'm forfeiting any attempt to deal with you, of course, but I'm just hoping I can just stay far enough away that I don't get too badly plagued. That's it. Teleport strike doing amazing damage. Oh yeah, look at that. Catastrophic damage output. If I'm there, can I still hit the plant? I could just be there and guarantee I hit the plant. Warp charge. A bit pointless because it doesn't hurt him, but it will help me get through its health and will get him in an easy to kill position. So yes, I'm going to expend the willpower. I get one back instantly and I'll be able to get another one back in fighting and killing him. I immediately refund the willpower. That's extremely lucky. So, oh, I'd have to move to do it, but it doesn't. The move doesn't cost me anything because the move is free when meleeing. So 4, 5, and then how much health does this have left? It's currently got 17. So I could hit him for 1, killing him instantly, and I get 2 attacks left at 4, doing 8. So that would leave it on 9. And then, I mean, I guess you could just come over here and hit it twice, and you could hit it a couple times. Yeah, that's dead in 1 turn. So we've completely forfeited doing anything to you. I can't put the Terminator in front of him to ignore his damage output. It can still hurt me. So if I'm clever, maybe I can...
Praise the Emperor.
How far can he move? 5, isn't he? So 1, 2, 3, 4-ish, 5-ish there. And he's got a range of what? Range 6 with the hazard spray. And the Plague Belcher is just range 6 normally as well. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 is the terrain, and then 5 is as far as he can get, and he's got 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, in theory, you're out of range where you're currently stood, unless he moves twice. I think the cover will save you. So yeah, as long as I have guys hugging this back wall, we might be able to cheeky get our way out of this. So just kill him to start. No reason to leave him alive. I didn't fall. Oh, I get the seed for free, apparently. I must have crit him. I don't know whether that's just lying when that happens, or if you... Maybe if you kill them in melee, you just get it for free. I don't know, maybe I misunderstood. So, stand there and then hit it. And again. Go for it. 9 left. So that's what? 1 attack and 1 that's 4 strike. You could get through it in a turn. Plus 2 willpower, that's not worth it. So, again, try and get... No, you have to stand at least there to do melee. So, unfortunately, I think that gets you in plague range. Alternatively, I could just shoot it a bunch. Move to there. I do 3. I can take 2 shots and dealing 6. And it's got, what, 9 left. And then you could move forward to... Wait, there. And then you could take 2 shots dealing 6, killing it. Yeah, we can just kill it at range. Don't waste... No, you should burn any... And get nice and far away from our plague man there. I'm ignoring the reinforcements because I've kind of... They'll come out of there, they'll kind of move around. I guess I can ignore them and round on him first. And I can come back for them later, rather than splitting attention here. So they can't shoot us in the first turn, so you'd still be diligent and get into sort of cover here. Wait, is it doing... Yeah, it's doing... It's on 9, so I'm doing 3 because of the -1 damage to shooting, but that's still good enough to finish it. Oh, I crit it apparently. Okay, so he can just kill it himself, leaving you nothing to do. Well, how much does this cost? What, 2 willpower? So I could use this now on someone. Doesn't really help me. And then I could kill it with him getting his willpower back. So he's just down 1. He's got 6. Yeah, okay, why not? I'll use an extra. Not who needs it, who wants it for something. I can put it on you so you can reload and maybe reposition a touch. I'll have the Interceptor deal with him as he comes, like, pointlessly. Well, if he plagues all of this, the Interceptor's the best bet because I can teleport behind him and start killing him. Whereas everybody else can round on this little pod. So let's do this now. I'll give you your extra AP. It cost me 2, which is fine because I can use 1 to move and 1 to shoot and kill the plant.
Yes, sir.
Why is it still alive? Because it had 5 HP, I misjudged. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
I guess I'll reload and then take 1 shot with you and that will definitely let me kill it. I get my reload, which is what really matters. And in fact, I can still get him his willpower back because I can reload, take the shot, get it low enough. Please don't crit. That'd actually be annoying if you did. I suppose you've used the willpower as well, so a fair refund isn't good. And then let's just you finish it off for me. So you go back up to 6 of 7.
No demon shall avoid its
24.
fate.
You still have a point of AP left. Just move over here, I suppose, and begin to engage those. How much damage is that annoying Plague Marine with the spear going to do? He'll come straight forward, move 5-ish. He came forward, that's more than 5, I swear. Yeah, we're all plagued, he got me. That's, how did you move that far? Heavy gunner, some regular cultists. Oh, I'm going that way. I mean, if you just ran forward and hit him, so you wouldn't quite kill him, and then you could use your Aegis get you to 10. And they have how much to engage with? They have a cultist, and there is another one back there. So 4, 8, 12. They could, in theory, hurt you. He won't be able to do anything because if he moves, I guess I can walk up and force strike him to do 5, and then guarantee he dies when he tries to run away, and just put your armor on and they can't bother you. Don't need to commit that much though. You've both been plagued, but not him. Hang on.
Yes, Commander.
You got the plague debuff, but you didn't. Is it a random chance thing? Hazard spray, and he didn't use hazard spray. He used the regular attack. 50% chance. Okay, so it's exactly 50-50. There you go. We rolled the dice and got an average result. So we'll just kill him then. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
How can I effectively kill this and still get some damage done over here? You could also run over here and melee him. Puts you in a sort of bad position though. That's not as good a move. I'm not gonna disrupt here. Well, I've got 2 uses left, and there's only gonna be 1 bloom spawn after this. Okay, the interceptor.
Ready to serve.
I guess he could be super aggressive. He could teleport over here and then warp strike and hit a bunch of them and do a load of damage. I don't need to extend myself that much to deal with a couple cultists. I can just walk over here and kill them later. Just don't use it. If I use Aegis once and then it goes 100%, I will accidentally trigger warp surge, which is badly timed, but oh well. No, I commit you to just dealing with this one. 8, you can do 4 more. If somebody could kindly just do 4 damage to him. Why is it 3 everywhere? Why is he only taking... He's in half cover. Oh, because of the little wall there. How do I effectively do...
Yes, Commander.
That's really annoying that he's just got 1 HP left. I guess I could... The whole point is I'm doing this to refund my willpower. And if I have to end up wasting... doing the charge hits to kill him for 1 HP, it's not really worth bothering. So I'll probably have to use
I am here to serve.
2 AP for one of these, just shooting at him to get him down to the low enough number. Or move and shoot, which amounts to effectively the same thing, doesn't it? Yeah, go on then. So just... How far can you get and still help me? You engage anyone, you can do no targets. They're basically all safe, unless you got right up here, which is a bit... That's a bit too aggressive for a Brigator.
At your service.
Just have you do this. Yeah, move to there and then hit him, and then you can Aegis. 4 strikes, so he definitely dies on next hit. Yes, I get the warp surge, but I think it's fine. Uh-oh. Forgot about that.
Powers protect us.
Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Okay, fighting more cultists. Might. Okay, in that case, I'm better off. I'll use Honor the Chapter on him to... I can hit and kill this and then move out of their way and still use Aegis here. Actually, you could actually move over there and hit him. Hang on, so I've got 1 AP left. Hit and kill him. Move over there. I can move and hit him for 1 AP and then use my Aegis. So I'm pretty safe from all of these bothering me, and then these collectively won't be able to kill me. That's good. That seems like a good idea. He's now spent, so over here. On the chapter. This one. Confirm.
Now, brother.
So for 1 AP you can come smack him, and then if he tries to run away he's dead anyway. We're in good cover against the rest of those.
Hold strong. Keep your faith.
Defend yourself. Okay, I think you're safe with 10 armor. Now these we need to reconsider. So they're going to come... I suppose if I wait a turn they might come over here and I can then leap on them with all my stuff. What have we got? Heavy gunner, yeah, 2. I don't see grenade launchers, just 3 back there. 4 regular cultists. Seed. And then no, I don't think there's... I think they're all just heavy gunners, and that's about all she wrote. And yeah, regular card. So annoyingly that's right there, so if I ended up going too far, eventually I'll end up killing that because I want to go over to the balloon spawn here, but I think we'd be better off. That's the seed pod way over there. I'm probably going to ignore that. So fight this, kill this Plague Marine quickly, and then reorient ourselves to be about here. So that when they're going to come forward at least a bit, so they can start coming towards us, and it's easy to get on them and start killing them. Hopefully in such a way that doesn't trigger that. This is get your willpower back.
Yes, Commander.
I would rather not waste someone's AP who's going to need it. So yeah, your kind of bad ammo can be used instead. Puts him at 5. Oh, you crit him apparently. Did no extra damage, which is a shame.
Ready to serve.
I'm just going to shoot him again.
The Emperor.
You can finish him for your willpower back. 6 of 7. Okay, now let's start moving over here so we can get ready for this little onslaught.
As you command.
You full ammo. You're 4 or 5. Well, you're not going to use any the AP for anything else, so you might as well just reload. Plagued, we know. Is he going to suppress me or just... I don't see how he does that through full cover. No, he just impotently achieves nothing. You're coming... Oh, he managed to... I didn't know you could get around there. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, you got me there. Well done. Can they all get that far? No, they'll just kind of get into an awkward position. Right. I managed to do... I achieved basically what I wanted. I lured them over here.
Overwatch.
You're going to get teleported, don't worry. That's more annoying for you. Assuming it reaches.
Here's a good spot.
Overwatching all over the place, I just can't see it. You died instantly. Way to go.
This way, out of sight.
I guess you could just stand there and use your shield and ignore all 3 of these.
Eat this. Fall,
Ow.
monster. It is their will.
You're already halfway there. Okay, we're not walking there apparently. You're stuck, is my best, is what I can say. Probably just use his Aegis again to get himself out of that mess. Took a bit of damage, you're still okay. Right. Okay, you. So 1 AP to teleport and get to there, and then we'll teleport strike and just hammer all of these. Where do I want to end? In the building or out here? He's in an annoyingly good position, I can't quite finish him. I'll probably end up having to shoot him rather than... These are what, 6 HP? How much damage does this do? I think I can instant kill the 6 HP ones. Why are you on 8? Because you just have 2 HP. He's got a mutation on him of some kind. That will keep him alive. You have 9, so you'll survive the initial hit. So you can kill him. You'll land about here, and then I can shoot and kill him. Maybe I have 1 AP, maybe I have 2, depends on the refund odds. Yeah, 1 back for the instant hit kill. You'll be down to 3-ish if I use the warp charge, and then can be easily shot and killed by... Oh, hello. Oh, you can swap tire. I forgot about that. You can teleport around each other. No, I don't need to do that right now, so we'll just teleport to here to be as close as possible. AP back on that one, and then we'll go bing, bong, bong. Where do you want to land is the question. He'll have 3, so as long as I get a 3 damage shot, I think I can just land here and be okay. No matter what, who's alive, where. I can move and do 1 hit in melee and kill one. And I have to, I'll use whoops. He's going to be dead actually, so you can just stand here and be completely safe and just shoot that one once to kill him. Do I have any ammo? I have all 3 ammo, I'm fine. Just there in case, so make sure you don't get accidentally killed.
No demon shall avoid its
We are burning our resources and willpower here, so be careful. We can easily shoot him. Oh, we can shoot and kill both of them and just have you get all your willpower back. That's a great solution. Ah, I didn't get an AP. That's a shame. I didn't get an AP on either jump. So I'm only going to be able to get one of them. Ah, well, nothing I can do about that. I guess shooting him is easier because it's easier for them to catch and kill him. So just finish that one off.
Aye, sir.
This is a genuine shame because he's now down to, what, a mere 3 willpower? Which is not actually enough to use his full combo. Oh, there's another one back there I didn't see. Okay, I'm going to use Honor the Chapter on you to have you move, kill him, and then get the hell out of here. Because I don't like you being stuck with him. What can I use on? I could use Honor the Chapter to go kill him. Problem is too close to that. So yeah, I'm going to have you move to safety and get your willpower back.
Yes, Commander.
You're going to move this way. Eventually getting over there to help clean up these is more helpful than what you're doing currently. So fundamentally, let's use you first. You can't do anything on a... You can't go that way because you get instantly plagued and hit. That gets you overwatched. It only costs 1 AP. I think I'd be safer absorbing the overwatch and killing this one because it does, what, 4 damage? That puts my armor at 6. He'll be dead and you two will be alive. Can these two get through 6 armor? Yes, between the two of them they actually could, as if they do maximum damage each shot. I think it's worth it. Although the Overwatch won't do 4 damage at that range, will it? No, so I think it's better than I thought it was. So Aegis Shield. Okay, I've sent that to be down to 7. So as long as one of them doesn't do maximum damage, I'm actually okay here. So you'll kill that one. You'll be shot and bothered by both of these, but again, on its own, that's not enough to stop you. So yeah, take a bit of damage. I get it. Okay, that's irrelevant, but you know, well done for showing off. And then kill him. Oh, I took his arm. Actually, what I could do instead then, now that his arm's off, I can instead go hit that one. So when he tries to move away, he dies, and then I take even less damage because he can't hurt me. Between the two of these, they can't bother me at all. Careful though, if I move to there to melee him, does that trigger that pod? I think you can stand there and be... I don't know if that's visible or not. It looks like a solid wall. Again, it feels like a very big risk to take for nothing in exchange. So let's just kill him and risk taking 1 point of damage. That's not going to stop me. I'd rather the safety of not triggering the pod than being spared a single hit of HP loss. Okay, now you need to make... You're actually safe to just move around and just run up here because... If I use you aggressively, can I go engage? I can't engage this one basically no matter what I do. It costs me all of my AP to get to there. So you're going to survive a turn, well done. Come back here.
I am here to serve.
All of the chapter are extremely eager beaver. Iolanthus is burning through willpower. I need to be careful. In fact, I've gone too far.
Now, brother.
Used Honor the Chapter 3 times in a row. So ideally I'd get some...
Ready to serve.
You need willpower back, and Iolanthus badly needs willpower as well. He has 1, he can't even use it now. Can I scrounge a kill off of you? Probably over here later. So I'm going to start moving over there so you can go kill him after the fact.
Aye, sir.
I guess you could just use the... I don't know if using the servo skull would count. You could use 1 AP to get to there and hit him and kill him. And then 1 more AP to move to safety. So you can't be pestered by him there. I think that's good. And then next turn you can get another willpower by killing that target.
Another falls to the Knights of Titan.
I think... Yep. And just stand there. He can't get... Surely he can't get far enough to come bother me. Oh, he's actually one of the heavy stubbers. I just neglected to do anything about him. Just stand there. That's perfectly safe. What are you going to do? Well, there's a heavy stubber in there. How long does it last? For 3 turns, this miasma, so you'd probably be better off I have to somehow link my knights back together, so I'll probably end up coming around this way, actually. So you can just get to there and be fine. Not really, because I can easily shoot you and hurt you. No.
Yes, Commander.
One more point of AP I can't use because it just has me standing out in the open, achieving nothing. You can't take a long range shot because you have no angle. Can't reload, I'm already fully loaded. There's nothing else I can really do. Yeah, I don't like I'd rather he bother you, so just stand there for now. I'll waste your AP. He's the only one left, so let's just hit end turn. You're still plagued, I know, sorry.
I see one.
That's annoyingly smart, because now I can't kill him without triggering the patrol. Only did 2 anyway, okay, so you're definitely not getting through his armor. Did I overestimate how much damage cultist auto guns do? Might only be 3 each.
Die! Die! Die!
Yeah, maximum 3. Terminator armor doing precisely what you'd want it to do. Rendering them null and void. Let's double check. Autoguns do 3 damage. I was in even less danger than I thought I was. So I would love, ideally, if you could rush over here and kill. You can't do it because he's actually in the way. Move a Dantor first. Can you move in such a way to shoot that target? Yes, you can move to there and shoot him. So do 4 damage. And Iolanthus behind can easily kill him.
As ordered. Yes,
In fact, you've got, what, another 3 uses of these? Maybe you can use that instead. If I shoot you and then use the skull, maybe I can pick up an extra kill. So annoyingly, the only way I can reach him to hurt him is by going through the plague stuff. So instead I'll have to take... I could stand there and shoot, but it burns me that... Can I really not reach him anywhere? Okay, I might have to use the skull on him instead in that case.
Your command.
Shoot him, soften him up a bit, don't crit. I implore you not to crit the target.
Death to the enemy.
Good. Does this, if I get the kill, does it get me willpower back? Is the crucial question. Are you still plagued? Taking 2 damage, is that ever going to wear off? That's not good. If I could take another 2 damage next turn, that's insanely... Yeah, there you can get there and shoot, but you're plagued. Know where I can reach and still have the AP I need to shoot him. Just don't have the movement. So yeah, we are going to use the skull. Hope this works as you would anticipate.
We are the hammer.
Yes, excellent, it does work that way. And you can even spam them multiple times, so... If I shot you, you'd have to use your Aegis first and build the thing. You can get him low, and then you could use another Disruptor to kill him. That's probably a bit wasteful, I don't need to commit that much to killing you. Bigger issue is, where did he go? I lost him. I'm probably going to have to move first. In fact, if I just have one of you...
Praise the Emperor.
You've only got 1 AP left is the problem, so if I move there to see what's in the building, he'll be able to see you. There's really any way I can actually force him to appear. Just use one of your AP to move to there then, see what he's doing. He's there, okay. It cost me all of my AP to go hit him, and then I could use Honor the Chapter from probably Boars, and I can have you just hit him every time and kill him. That seems sensible. They won't trigger or anything. Start, and then here you've got all 5 willpower, so you can do this on the chapter, and then I'll probably shield and shoot him once to get him low. He'll do his little overwatch, and then next turn I can kill him and go up to 4 or 5 willpower. So this first, let's get rid of the heavy gunner.
Here. Down.
You're still just here hoping to get some more willpower later.
Yes, sir.
There. Maybe I will go get the seed. Oh, you get willpower from that. I just haven't divert and go over and pick that up. And then you, Aegis first. Shoot him. Plague 1. Okay, the damage is going down. It should be gone next turn.
Just wait. Just wait.
And I don't think I have to reveal myself to engage you.
Fall, monster!
Oh, great. He's easier to shoot for the one in the back. Another patrol in front of the bloom spawn. So that will trigger next turn. So let's trigger the warp surge outside of combat. We'll finish him off. Don't aggro any of these. I don't think it's really possible for me to... This is annoying. That's a really well-positioned patrol. So I'll get there, I'll fight. I have to go through that one to get to it. That's inevitable. But you are a real pain in the neck from your positioning. If I engage them this way, use this kind of full cover and just fight. I can't use my interceptor as you would probably wish, but it's not the end of the world. So
I am here to serve.
Oh, really? That somehow catches you in Overwatch. I guess you can move to there and then hop up here. How is he? Oh, you can get to that. You have 1 willpower left to do 3 damage, and he's got what? 3 health, so you can stand there and get your willpower back. Very good. Would you rather it be on? You'll go up to 3. And what do you use it on? You use it on this, and maybe hammer hand if you need it. You would use your willpower on. You've got 3 left. Use 2 for that, 1 for that. So you could use your kind of full combo if you need to in a turn.
At your command.
So get to there, and then you can shoot and kill him. And the next turn you can go pick up the seed and go up to 4. So you can use 2 uses of that.
At once.
I need more enemies to kill so I can have willpower back. Oh, I didn't have any ammo left. Shame. Okay, you pick up the kill then.
Unleash me.
I suppose I could just stand here and shoot him long range. Yes, but why would you want to do that? Annoyingly, that I have to use. I would say I have to use Aegis again, but this is going to trigger regardless, so it makes no difference. Fine, we'll just max AP one of them and not the other. Well, 4 is pretty good for you because then you can use that twice as well. Now everyone reloads. Go grab that. Oh, careful. Does that trigger those? Not at that distance, surely. We're way away. In fact, you can just be a bit... Just make sure you don't accidentally trigger them by taking a more roundabout path.
Moving now.
It's got to be safe, you would assume. Okay, so you just wait here. Because we're going to engage them this way. Can you walk across? You can cut through here to shoot that there. Probably better off just using the gate though, it doesn't really help us, so just there for now will do. That, okay, apparently that wasn't, surely that wasn't visible. Fine, this is going to be more of a hassle that, although they are, it's a kind of a bad one in that they're just a lot of pods. Where the reinforcements coming from? The zombies are not a threat, I think that's let's have a look around. Defend the bloom spawn, they're coming from there. Okay, so they'll come, basically all of that is going to have to come towards me, and this presents no threat at range. We're under no immediate pressure to dive in there and kill it. It's not one of those annoying ritual ones. So we can just disregard it for a turn. Let's have them come to us. You're a regular bolt gun? Yeah, no threat. Good. Okay, so bunch of zombies and a 5 HP zombies and 1 regular cultist, an auto gun, and a plague marine. That's a very, very easy pod to deal with. So I'll allow them to come into me. I'm just going to back off in better positions this turn.
Yes, Commander.
Where do you want to stand? It's kind of full cover over there. Probably walk over and try. I guess this is actually okay because they can't really get there and still bother you. Hassle for me is getting my port interceptor in a position to actually help. It's quite some distance away. You could burn all of his movement and be in no man's land. I suppose he can be safe behind that and they can't really affect him. You won't trigger that patrol. No, you're more than safe there. One would assume. That's got to be enough distance. Can they get to you and shoot you if I put you there? No, that's like they've got 4 or 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if a bunch of zombies want to get up to you and crowd you, great, you can basically one-hit kill them all with this teleport strike. Just stand here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on, they saw me through the...
Faithful are here.
I didn't think that would happen. I really thought that was enough distance. More zombies, which is not terrible, but the issue is going to be that. I'll use Quicksilver on him and honor the chapter. I guess I could teleport. How much health do these have? 5 each, 10 on the big uns, but then you don't want to melee the big uns, and 13 on you. He can clear out the little ones instantly with a teleport strike. He can do 6 damage to the big ones. Problem is the bolter only does... It does 4, so I guess you could teleport strike, kill all the small ones, and then shoot these once each. And that would be enough to kill them all. That would leave you alive, and only that one. It's irritating that that somehow drew line of sight perfectly from there to there. I'm behind full cover, for crying out loud. Well, in theory, they're just going to run towards me anyway. He's got some annoying spells I can't stop. Warp instability, don't care. Weapon hex. Target enemy at range 10. Disable. If he turns off my melee, I'm going to have to run away. Swollen flesh is the really irritating one. It's going to give them all armor. So how aggressive do I feel like being? I could use Quicksilver for 2. I just ignore them, so I just teleport him away over here to us so we can fight all of these instead. Or go super quick, kill these, teleport through, do your strike, do a bunch of damage, and then teleport to safety. So you use them as a kind of drive-by teleportation spree. That seems like a better idea. So let's.
I am here to serve.
If I have the willpower to burn, I might as well use the non-stratagem version.
Now, brother, take action. Ready to serve.
How far can I get? I can get pretty far. So it won't actually instant kill. Why can't I set targets here? And for R, because I can't actually see them. Okay, I'd have to teleport there first for 1 AP, do the teleport strike, end it kind of over here, and then hope I can get to safety far enough. If I fail, I have another use of Honor the Chapter to get into safety, so yeah, go for it. Again, doing as much damage as early as possible, as fast as you can, is the way to go. Oh, it does 5 flat, so it instantly kills the 5 targets, even without warp charge. So all of those can be instant killed. Just leaving you and Tweedledee and Tweedledum there alive. Yeah, let's clean up the zombies. Teleport to there. I can't... There you go, that's good enough. I just want 1 AP back from all of my teleporting here. I got 1, that's a great start. Ping, ping, ping. Ping, pong. I mean, if you're really greedy, you might snag one of those. So what's... Doing a bit of damage to one of them, or... using this to basically get to safety instantly. Is that safety, though? Because he might come over there and just hit you if you're only that far. Oh, I missed one. Teleport strike. Set targets. What am I not doing? Oh, hang on. Right. You teleport strike. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That leaves me with that much movement. Which does allow you to get into full cover there. Would that really be a good idea is the question. Are you close enough such that they can then come kill you? Maybe. That's what worries me. If I was greedier... No, they're a bit too far away to effectively teleport strike onto. So no, I'll deal with the ranged ones later. Let's just clean up the rubbish first. And even these aren't too much of a bother. The problem I'm not considering is... this is happening. And you aren't going to be able to beat that on your own. Where's the Purgator, by the way? Might as well be a mile away.
What is
Your whole turn is just going to be spent running up here so you can help engage this when it comes out.
Yes, Commander.
Downside of me slightly mispositioning and triggering these in bad ways. Well, I messed up. Yeah, I'm going to have you kill all of those and jump to safety. You move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get to the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would he be able to shoot around there and hit you there? Ooh. No, I don't think. I think you're safe there. Obviously, you can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think the Plague Marine can reach me if I'm back in that corner, so I'm going to do it. Let's kill off all the zombies.
At your command.
5. Position of relative safety.
So to the unworthy.
20 XP. 2 left, so I just need to kill one target and I can teleport strike again. But for now, do you want to use Aegis? I mean, I might as well. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, I got the AP even back for that. Okay, well, I can move into even better cover, which I suppose would be there. Thought I could just get AP for free. In fact, do you want to rush over there? Maybe you can engage them in melee and help us with that little annoying force when it rears its ugly head. Yes, let's do that. You are going to run right over here, because again, I want them to get onto this quickly. And you just sort of hold the front door, I suppose. Stand about there. Can't really shoot and hurt them, can I? No. Just wait here for a time. Is this thing's range again? Area 6, so as long as you're not within... No, we're well clear. Just ignore it. And you might as well do this because we can't build the warp shot meter anymore. Just leaving you, who's just going to rush up here to fight them as fast as possible. There we go, got my knights together after all that mess. Engaged all the zombies, but never mind. We're not going that way. Feel free to overwatch if you want. I don't... Is he going to hit the interceptor? No, he went for the... what I can only describe as the wrong target. Well done, plant. Right, what am I up against? 2 regular Plague Marines. I could just throw a grenade and push them both off the edge. Okay, well, one of them has saved himself. It's on top. That's annoying. Okay, well, let's just save that Plague Marine. Maybe I'll grenade that one off the field then and focus on the other one.
Your orders?
I think you can easily get into a position to throw it and eject him from play. Do I want to be greedy and maybe catch him as well? Depends how far he goes. You could be super safe and put it like right there and send him off there and just ignore the cultist. That leaves us with you. How many guys can I get there to hit you? It's going to be a bit annoying. I could burn 2 AP to go over and hit him once, and then 1 AP to hit him again. That's 2 hits, and then you can do... If I move to that, you can do... So we can get effectively 4 hits on him. That's 4, 8, 12, 16 damage, and he's got 16 HP in effect. So yeah, you two can combined kill him exactly. So who wants the willpower then? You're on 1.
Yes, Commander.
You're on 2. You would both appreciate it.
I am here to serve.
Probably more important I do it with you though, because I can refund you later by shooting at 1 zombie. But you having on the chapter might be incredibly clutch. Let's go over here. Walk over and hit him. Do not force strike. And I want you to have the willpower, so not you.
Yeah.
Use you. Kind of navigate away from the deadly toxin. You get to there and hit him twice, yes. You're in a somewhat bad position for those 2, but I'm pretty sure I can just deal with them with the other 2 knights. Don't need to force strike again. 8.
Face me.
Random crit. Well, if you insist. I'm not going to be able to stun him. Yeah, I haven't really been using the stun mechanic at all. They've got too much resistance to it. And finish him off. Get your willpower.
Feel the bite of my sword.
Right, you need to get up here to throw a good grenade. That is obviously not acceptable, so there and have 1 AP left to throw it. That's enough of an arm such that you should be able to do what I need. Can you shoot that one is my question. No, he's basically fine, so just focus on him. You, worst case scenario is he shoots across and does 1 auto gun hit, so does 3 damage to an interceptor. Fine, I'm going to ignore you. Yeah, let's do you. You're the priority. Stand there.
On
Renata, you can easily hit neither of them. Oh, there you go. So I wouldn't even be able to be. So it looks like it'd be. Oh, hang on. It was actually possible to hit both, but you wouldn't achieve what you're really after, which is ejecting him from battle. So about. What do you think there would be perfect? How? Well, you want him to go straight, kind of across that. So there, I think, is the good bet. And you just go straight off. Maybe angle it a bit so he's doesn't get tempted to go. Cross fingers. You fly away, Plague Marine.
Firing on target.
Be gone. Please work. Whee!
Gods, grant me strength!
Right, that just leaves. I didn't destroy his cover or anything, so he's still perfectly safe where he is. Honestly, you could just Aegis and stand here. Move there, see what's around the corner. There you go, now see what's going on. It's good for a bit of intel. Just the zombies trying to walk up and catch me. It's going to take them a while. Do you want to Aegis and take a shot at him just to do a bit of... It does nothing because his armor perfectly chins it and he just gets it back next turn. So no, let's just use on your Aegis shield. That Plague Marine can definitely get up here to hit me. You're the only AP left. There's nothing you can do that matters. On the chapter now to finish him off. Not really worth it. I'm happy for him to just shoot someone and conserve my willpower. Would he shoot you? You're in at least partial cover, maybe long distance. He does 1 or 2. I guess he could run up here and shoot across. So you're going to get badly injured no matter what I do. Do you want to use it? I've got enough willpower left that I could use it again next turn. What am I conserving it for? 1 more use. If I used it on you, you'd have all your ammo, and I'm pretty sure 2 shots would kill him, but I can't be certain. I don't even know if you really have line of sight. Nah, I'm just going to let you take the hit. If you have to, so be it. End turn. Which one's that? The Plague Caster at the back? This. I think moving my Pegator up here to get a devastating spread fire and wiping these out would be a good idea. Oh, they do that annoying. That's going to put up a lot of groaned. There's going to be quite a few dead guys. Again, 1 good burst spread fine, wiping them out would be great. Stop groaning, you losers. Can't even see where they are. They're back there. The little magic man is being guarded by a large zombie. No, he's coming far. Excellent. I love it when they get into a good position to hit them all. Another fat one back there. Join the huddle. You're going the wrong way. Come left. You're going to be annoying. Oh good, you're going the wrong way. I can ignore you again.
Attack! Kill them all! Overwatch.
You appear to have overwatched your allies. I don't know how to tell you. Okay. So these are a slight hassle in that they're actually well positioned to be... So 5, and because of that stupid armor, he survives a hit. How do I get you out the way? Does it cost me, what, 1 AP to get to... I need 1 AP left to effectively stand in a good position to scatter and start doing amazing damage. This is definitely a turn I'm going to use Quicksilver. You're just a nuisance.
At your command.
So I have... You aren't going to be able to... The Interceptor, I'm afraid, is going to be really not contributing a whole lot this turn. I could teleport him over here for 1. How far? Actually, I'm lying. I can't. Yeah, I can teleport there. Have him maybe. I'd have how much? I'd have 1 willpower left, and I need 3 to teleport strike and be really effective. Yeah, I've lost 1 out of willpower. Ignoring you, the most you can do is like 3 damage with a smite or something. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on the big fellas. You'd love to. You're going to get ignored for a turn, in essence. I need you out of the way, thereby allowing him to come up here and get a perfect shot. So Annoyingly, it will take 2 hits to kill you. And then 1 hit with Force Strike to kill him. And then everyone's clear. So you two, in that case, would probably be better served running over here to help shoot and kill that target instead. So you can do 4, lowering him to 3. So that's 1 hit to kill. And then you can move forward and Force Strike killing that one. And then use your Aegis for defense. And then you can move him there to spread shot and do a bunch of damage, and then maybe use an extra shot to kill him. So it's the fat one dead. All of these should largely be gone. Maybe not these ones tucked in the corner there. They're well positioned. I'll think about what to do with you. I guess I could teleport and then kill one with... Of course, he's got 6, so no, I'd have to spend 2 AP just hitting him. That's all 3 AP, just to get... And I'd be at 2 again, because I'd get one back and kill one. So then I need to somehow fish an extra AP off of someone. Which I guess would be you're the target. I could kill him... Again, I'd have to Force Strike, which is not worth it. Just trying to... Is there any way I could scrape an extra AP? At the moment I get an extra AP, or I'm sorry, willpower, and then be able to teleport strike and do devastating damage. So... Maybe if I combo that with Honor the Chapter, I can probably pull it off and then get away from the plant. There's got to be a way of doing that. I teleport in, I hit this one twice and kill him. So that's, I'll be at 2. So I won't quite, so then I need to find a way to, once I do the Pagator's little move, he comes through here and shoots one. He might be low enough for me to just put a round into him, killing him. So that'll be teleport 1, 2 attacks, I'm at 0 AP. I use Quicksilver, I'm at 2. I shoot once, I get the extra kill, I go up to 3, and I've got 1 AP left with which to throw out a teleport strike and decimate everyone who happens to be left over. Yeah. You sort of get ignored back there, but I don't care about you. So let's do that. Let's have...
Yes, Commander.
The most you can contribute, really, is coming over here and weakening that target for me. I won't be able to use Honor the Chapter with you, so that means it's going to have to come from you instead. Oh, that's really bad. Is there any way I can stand you and still have a shot to hit him? And I can get to there and do 2. In which case you have how much left? 5. So if I burned a willpower on you, I could get through him in 1 hit. I could move forward, Force Strike again and get through him in 1 hit. I'd burn 2 willpower just hitting these. Although I get the willpower refunded, so I'm still at 4. And then I have 1 for Honor the Chapter or Aegis. Yes, I think that works. So let's do that. So you... stand here and do 2 damage to him.
Moving now.
Good, just get rid of the armor. I could Cybolt, but that's a waste of your... It's a pretty severe waste of his willpower, because then I can't use Honor the Chapter. So just a regular shot.
For the Emperor.
Okay. You are now going to hit and kill the target in front of you. Force Strike. Cost 1 willpower, get 1 willpower back.
Foe destroyed, Commander.
And then same principle there. Force Strike. Cost 1, get 1 back. That cleans the gateway. For our Pagator. And I'll make a choice. Either I can Honor the Chapter or shield yourself. Let's see what we need. You can spend... why are you going through the gunk, you fool? 1, it gets you to there, which is pretty perfect in terms of... Maybe there would be better. I'm trying to think about spreading in such a way that I can hit as many of them. Don't worry about the 1 HP guys. They do like, what, 2 damage? 1 damage? 1 damage to a target. Literally, who cares? So they're not real targets. They're this one, and this one are the ones I'm hitting. So you just want to be... In fact, if you want to be greedy, you might be able to catch him as well and hit the proper ones, air quotes. So about here. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Try and round the corner a bit. You can go there and then spread arc like this. So you catch all of it. Just ignore those 2. Yeah, I think you're actually better off, because it gets you in a better position to be safe from him as well. Far enough from that, he might come over and smite you. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. That's full cover though, be careful. So that might actually get in the way. You need to respect that bit of cover there. Be there instead. And just focus on this batch. You're too close to the fat one when it explodes though. You're probably going to take the damage. So let's do there. Split the difference in the middle. I hope that's okay.
Moving
Not really in full cover, are they? Just sort of standing near it. I hit everything, great. So I wouldn't have been able to hit them anyway, which is good. So just sweep and clear. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to catch those two, but more important, I do damage to the large one. So like so. Perfect. Burns all your ammo. Burns all your AP. Does exactly what we needed to do. He's enraged. That means nothing to us.
I must rearm.
You're in a terrible position, but I think you'll be okay because
Ready to serve.
I'm going to go with the plan here. You're going to teleport over there. Dangerously close to the plant, but it's not going to worry. Oh, I forgot after. I might even get my AP back. I kind of didn't factor that in. I'm presuming I'm on 2. So I'm on the old 2. So we'll hit and kill this one twice. And finish him off.
You have been judged.
Quicksilver this one. Range. No, wrong. You.
Yeah.
Can you do 4 damage to him from here? No, you're slightly out of position. That's annoying. How much? You have 4. I guess I could use... I think you still have a use of, in fact, multiple uses of the Disruptor Servo. So I could use it instead to lower the HP of this one. There's what, 4? Yeah. So he's annoyingly got 10. So I can use my teleport strike to kill him as I jump by. So I can lower that one's HP enough such that when I teleport strike them, that will kill the lot. So I'll lower his HP with the skull. You'll shoot and kill that one. Get 1 willpower back. You'll then be at 3, allowing you to teleport strike, hitting and killing everyone except him. He'll survive, and there's nothing I can do to really finish him off. Unless I could use the other skull. Its range. Its range is actually... Careful, no, that's the wrong target. Can I actually reach him with the skull? No, I'm actually shy by 1. I have to spend an AP to move. Which is unfortunate when you consider I can't really get through this stuff. There's nowhere I can stand. That wouldn't be dreadful. Okay, instead of the skull, I'm thinking better off just using Honor the Chapter to give him more AP and do it that way. Yeah, why not? I can hit him. Give him what? You're at 2, so spend 1. How do I get... I guess you could spend 1 to go hit him and then teleport strike. I think it was overcomplicating. This is actually easier than I thought it was. So yeah, let's do this. Go kill that, get your AP... no, there's a reason I wasn't doing that. He'll detonate and plague me on... Unless I crit him first somehow. No, I don't have hammer hand or anything, but I can't go melee him. It has to be that target. So I'll just shoot him. Don't use Cybolt. It defeats the purpose. It keeps my AP down. So shoot, shoot, be dead. You get your willpower. Crying shame I have to burn 2 on it, but I'll then be able to teleport strike and pick off pretty much all of these because I will use the skull on that one. Yeah, okay. So let's burn some resources. And then just, I've got AP left, so the turn won't end. We're okay. We'll get rid of you. In fact, I have 2 uses of Honor the Chapter, but it's better to do... So do this first, because once I run out of AP, I won't be able to activate him. Take 4 HP off of you. Oh, I can't do the bigger version of Teleport Strike, so it's not really quite enough to kill him. I'll do 5, he'll do 4, he has 11, you have 2 HP left. I guess I could just skull him twice and be rude about it that way, so both of those will be dead, leaving the plant and him, and the Plague Marine, of course, who I've just ignored. Not the end of the world. I guess after I do all the damage and kill everyone, I can then use Gate of Infinity to jump on top of him and get us out of the way of things. It's not really worth it. Okay, so back there. Disrupt the skull to... If he's not going to die, is there even any point? Or would you rather conserve it for later? I say later, what would I be saving it for? I've still got 1 use left if it's really desperate, so nah, just do it now. Poke.
The enemy is wounded.
Disrupted, I'm afraid, doesn't... Oh, does that turn off? Is it an auto? No, it's a blast attack. So no, it doesn't me disrupting him doesn't mean he's going to not explode. Yeah, you will afflict plague 100%, so don't be near him when he goes off. What's the distance? Are you in danger there? He goes up. It's mutated area 3. That's probably, yeah, that's probably going to hit like 1, 2. Area 3 is like this. That's insane. It can't be. It's got to be like that cone, but I'm pretty sure you're in trouble. You being played would be unfortunate. And if I don't, I'm going to have to move him regardless, because if I don't, he's going to end up getting hit, which is not a good compromise. So probably you suck up taking a bit of damage when he comes and shoots you. So I'm going to use Honor the Chapter on you instead to move 2 and get just right to safety. Honor the Chapter. This one. Hang on. Do the Interceptor first because it's more of a risk. Our Interceptor hasn't used his ability yet because it's contingent upon you helping. On the chapter, do I use the extra servo skull here so that when I do the teleport I can kill all of them? Probably worth it not to leave him running around. I don't need the skull for anything else apart from tickling him, but he's so weak I can just go kill him on his own. So yeah, let's spam the skulls. Let's just get him down to nothing. I'm going to assassinate both of these large ones this turn. And now you do this.
My focus fails me.
You're spent, so you are going to stand in the open. You're going to take a bit of damage from the Plague Marine. Tough is the kind of breakdown. These are all going to be gone. Don't worry about them. So let's just get the Brigator to safety. You have 2 AP with which to move well clear. That's not usable as cover, I'm afraid. So where are you going to go? Can't use any of this. That's obviously not useful. So probably just back there is my best bet. Or maybe there. Does he could stomp down here and shoot me. So right about there is the best I can offer. Surely you'll prioritize the Terminator if I'm there. No guarantee, but it's worth a try. At least I'm not going to get plagued. Right, let's pick him off. Bang. Bang, ding. Oh, careful. I put it down instead of dead, 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 dead. Do you want to ignore these 2 weak ones and see if you can teleport strike onto the one at the back? 2 large ones down. I can't reach him, so no, let's just get rid of the 2 nuisances while I have the opportunity. And then I'm no standing perfect cover, so he can't bother you. Perfect positioning. Why am I able to... No, I can't warp charge, it's 4. So yeah, that's why I knew that was going to happen. So I got really scared for a second. I thought they were still alive. No, we're okay. And then you have an AP. You have 2 AP, in fact. What was I planning on doing with that? I guess I could move and shoot that somehow. It won't kill him, and it'll put you in a really bad position to be... You might just waste the 2 points of AP. I can't engage him. Reload. I've got... Yeah, 1 on reloading and 1 on just standing there. Or hell, even moving to a better position later. Where is he going to go is the question. Probably forward a bit in a position to stop me. No, just reload. I have a wealth of AP on the Interceptor now. His movement again. 5, he's pretty quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no way he gets to see me there. What if he comes up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can probably get to the gantry there. Nothing I can really do to prevent that. I guess you could stand there instead. Be a bit safer. I can't get to around there, so there's no other cover to adopt. So yeah, just tuck yourself into the corner and hope for the best. It's going the wrong way. Great. What are you doing? Is he going to rush over and hit my... No, he's going for the Terminator. Great. 1 damage through the armor. that. Do you think that's got enough range on it if I knock it over to hit him? Probably not. What are you doing currently? Is that the ritual thing? Can't tell, but if he's only just started, I've got time to stop it. I don't see any ritual. Swollen Flesh, Weapon Hex, Foul Sacrament. Nope. Even if it is, I'm okay for now. I can just ignore him. I could shoot that. I don't think it has quite... If it has the range to knock him off, that's great. I can use 1 AP to go seize. That's good cover.
Yes, sir.
No, I was afraid not. That would be amazing if you can quite get there, but nope. Can't see him and hit him. I can't really bother to do anything with him for now. I'll ignore it and deal with this Plague Marine first.
Your orders?
You're fine on willpower. You've basically been using none. You're kind of low. You're miles
At
away.
your command.
How do I actually effectively deal with you?
Unleash me.
You could use 1 AP to get to where? There and do 2 damage. So there, shoot, and you'll do... I guess you could Astral Aim instead of do a lot more on a crit. You have no ammo. I'd have to burn 1 to reload regardless. So there, reload Astral Aim. How do I actually kill him? His positioning's annoyingly good.
Yes, command.
Overwatch will do enough damage that I'd have to use Aegis to stop you. Not really worth bothering with. I can't move.
What is your will?
Let's just Astral Aim and take the arm off, and then you could just walk over and pummel him. So there, I'd have to... So that's 1 AP to move, 1 AP to reload, and 1 to Astral Aim.
Weapon rearmed.
I haven't been using Astral Aim a lot this turn. It's usually a bit more of a crutch. 100% crit. No gun for you. Down, and then you can walk over it. Unfortunately, I don't think you can quite... Yeah, you're not going to quite kill him unless you burned a ridiculous amount of AP. You can, however, just stand there, because even if he stabs you back, I guess he could try and run away, and then you can grab him later. Makes no difference to us. Oh, okay. Bleed. Then he definitely dies next turn. But this is fine because if he tries to do anything to me, he just winds up. If he moves away to fight you, he gets instantly killed by moving. If he hits you, you've got 2 armor. He can't hurt you. You could now Force Strike him and get your willpower back. That leaves you with 2, which is exactly enough to do your all of... Yeah, why not? I'm just speeding things up a bit now with basically 1.
Slaughtered.
Okay, you aren't going to be able to get through here, so let's start moving around the long way. There. There. To there.
Moving now.
You aren't going to be able to participate this turn at all. Yeah, even if you came forward to do chip damage, you do 1 through his armor. It's not really worth bothering with. Just stand here and get ready for later. So ignore that. You're the only one with AP left, so wait for your team to show up. They'll get a mute warp surge, but that's not going to bother us either. Just as you are. The warp surge meter was already 100%. That was a bit of a waste of time. Double 100%. I'm in full cover. That doesn't do anything. Oh good, he's buffed the plant. You're in a really good... These two chaining together is a nuisance because they're actually supporting each other quite well. Oh, and the one I didn't want to happen, they get reinforcements. Right, now I have to drag my way. Do I just gate onto them this turn and go nuts? Well, unfortunately, that thing has 25, 6, 7, 8, 30, 33 health. And you'd have to get through 16 health with him. So, no, I wouldn't be able to effectively kill them all. I think I'd be better off just ignoring the plant. In fact, you might actually just run over here. Go stand on them. Again, I can't use Teleport Strike, but I can stand there. They'll pop out. I'll be in a great position to do like 3 hits. Get some willpower back. Maybe use Honor the Chapter to have him, then use Teleport Strike and finish him off. If it's 2 Plague Marines, that's annoying, but not the end of the world, because I'm not going to be able to get enough willpower back to teleport strike, but I can teleport away. That's good. So I'm just going to have you deal with this for me, with some long-range support from our friends. One over there. Actually, if you're clever, do you want to stand in a position where you're not on the boxes? What's its rate? I think that's okay. Just be there. 1 AP left. Can't test it, so I don't know how far I can get without avoiding being boxed, but I think this will do. Just get right on top of them. Stare into the warp. And then you start making your way over here so you can engage this annoying nuisance. That's full cover, you'll be safe from him. We're a bit low on HP. There's no real cover with which to engage, so the turn I commit to doing this, I'm going to commit to killing him. It won't be this turn, of course, because I can't actually get there. So just you can use the same trick as he did last time. Use this. I can probably astral aim his arm off when I have a second. You... How far can you get? What's the range of smite? 10? Pretty far. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish. So you don't really want to be in the building. I'm not in cover there. Apparently that angle wasn't good enough. You can't hit anything. That's okay. It is a bunch of zombies and a Nurgling. It's a good surround. So I need... How much willpower do I currently have? 1. So I need to somehow farm 2 off of you guys. You're buffing him, which is annoying, but it's still 2 hits to kill one, and then 2 hits to kill the other. So I can kill one with 1 AP, and then hit the other one. I can then use Honor the Chapter to get 2 back, hit and kill the one I weakened, and then... Oh, annoyingly, they'll survive the teleport strike, but I can teleport strike and then get far enough away, such that I can then kill them in the next turn. I can then kill them anyway. So that seems fine to me. Let's start getting through them. These are all the same. I need, yeah, because I need at least 2 kills. 1. And then 2.
Justice!
And this one is our next target. Probably... No, yeah, we'll kill this one and then leave the closer one alive, so the teleport strike is easier to chain. You're in a slightly bad position. I underestimated what he could angle there, so... One of the chapter, that's all of your willpower burned. But it is a good cause.
Focus fails me. Praise the Emperor.
If I had all 4, I could even use the better version, but no, we'll just do this. They're now low enough such that when we resume combat, in fact, I could probably just teleport over here and then shoot and kill him. So I may or may not have a point of AP. Depends how lucky we are. So do you want to gamble and take the extra hit, or do you just want to get to safety where they can't affect you? I'm just going to move far away so you can't come bother me. It's a good spot to pick, do you think? Down here? No, I'll stay up here. Somewhere where he can't angle me there would be good. Surely that's more than 5 away, so there's no way the zombie can come annoy me. Can't warp charge, but damage is damage.
Curse it.
With a little bit of help, the Interceptor will defeat that pod. And I've got...
Adantor.
You can come forward and immediately astral aim our target. I think you're out of range of the... Just... There, it's fine.
As you will.
Staff. Definitely disable the Fox Stave. Is that permanent? Reduce it by 1. In fact, if I just bleed him, he might just die. Would you rather just turn off his abilities? I can kill him next turn with shooting anyway. It actually adds nothing for us, so... Nah, just get rid of the stupid stick. Shoot him, right? Yeah, I can just keep shooting him. Oh, well, can I kill him this turn if I'm greedy? Maybe. +3 crit damage is pretty great. Crit machine, but you have to get the crits, of course. Between you two, you've got 1 AP, 1 to move 1. You can do 2 damage, so you'll have 4 left. And then can you move? You can move to there and take 2 shots. You've got 2 ammo to do it, and you've got 3 ammo to do it. So yes, I can actually just shoot him to death this turn. Am I far enough away from the plant such that I'm safe? Area 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably about there. So I can be there and be safe, and that's 2. I think that's good enough to be. If I go anywhere else, yeah, I can't be. I can't. So let's just do the bare minimum movement to there. I think we'll be okay. Well, you've got no melee. I'm not using melee.
Yes, come on. The foe bleeds.
And you are going to do the same. You don't have to get so close. Two and 2. Can't sidebolt.
Aye, sir. For the Emperor. Reload required.
Yeah, you two. So I've just about burned everything I have. Oh, you're going to groan? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, this is going to be a bit more of a hassle picking off the Nurgling than I thought. Oh, great. And I have no, like, AoE or anything to clear them. You're still 1 hit from death, so that changes nothing. Oh, he could reach me. I didn't think he had the movement.
You cannot harm me.
Okay. Well done. Was there an explosive box there? There was. Okay, maybe that will solve this problem for me.
I am here to serve.
Regardless, we'll start with this. One. Can I get into a position to shoot the box? Not here. Why can't I hit it anywhere? I guess I could just use a regular teleport to definitely get into a position to do it. That'll probably finish you with your 5 health. I don't know how much it does. It might be 4. In which case I'm out of luck. And leaving a couple of these alive who could do 1 damage isn't really the end of the world. I'm probably going to have to be on this side to angle that annoying box. That's what's letting me down. Let's try and get this in a way where I can be close enough to engage these if I wanted to, shoot the box, do the damage, and then still run up here and hit them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm definitely close enough to do melee. So, there-ish? Who would still be alive? That one, or maybe the Nurglings? I'll just go to there. Maybe I get the AP back, maybe you don't. We do. Lucky. Okay, so that kills 2 of them. Good start, and the Nurgling is the more important one. Killing these 2 alive. 1, 1. I can't get both of them with only 1 AP, so I'm actually just going to back off. Force them to come to me, and then I can easily kill them next turn. And then at last, I'll be through that entire pod with the Interceptor. I think I'm safe there. Let's go. Now that Interceptor, can I overwhelm this target? It wasn't close enough to Effluent rubbish me, and I'm in. They have no more reinforcements. They've burned them all from Mortbris, so that doesn't matter anymore. So I guess I just stand here at a position of relative safety and shoot this thing until it goes away.
Firing now. Reload required.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to get through 5 armor each turn. The crack grenade would be appreciated here.
Firing on target.
But we can make a start. And then you're safe here, and I don't feel like getting any closer. So you're going to have to do 1 damage. Can I be there and not be plagued? I don't know is the genuine problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it depends where the blast radius starts from. It's not worth the risk. Let's just do our 1 damage and be happy. Once it gets low enough, we can then jump on it and finish it. But for now, just chill out at a distance. Yeah, we've all reloaded this turn, so we'll be able to do some better damage next turn. You have no ammo now. I mean, are you doing any damage at all? 1. Okay, so you are doing your 1. Oh yeah, why not?
Death to the enemy. Taste my fury.
We're 1/5 of the way there.
I aim true.
They're after me. Do they get there to hit me? I'll take 2 damage max. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'll just probably take a light wound on the interceptor. I tend to shuffle him out for the interceptor next battle.
Pain is beneath me.
Yes, hello.
At your command.
1. No willpower for these.
I am the wrath of Xiphos.
Not even any experience.
Enemy down. It will be done.
Can I kill this turn? It's got 25 health in effect. You can move and hit it twice, dealing 8 damage. Well, the annoying thing is... Okay, you can get to there and hit it twice, so you're kind of out of the way of your friends. So that's 8 of 25. Therefore, it has how much left? 17. You are slow terminator. Can go and do 2 hits as well. So you'll do another... So you'll do 16 total of 25, so it has 9 left. And then you can't contribute 9. So I'm going to have to spend another turn firing shots into it, and then next turn I can run our melee guys onto it to finish it off. So this is another spam shooting turn. Just one more, and then I can finish it in but a moment. I didn't pay I don't know if I had any honor the chapters left or whatever. Makes little to no difference, to be honest.
I am his for the Empire.
Hope you like these shooting animations.
The enemy is wounded.
Who do we want to get all the experience for hitting the big tree? The big evil tree.
We bring death. I must rearm. I have sanctified my round.
There's 11 left, which is easily dealable in a moment.
For the Emperor. Yeah!
I'm curious to see what happens when this, because there's no... Is it just going to be one of those annoying field ones, in which case it might be here and stop me from getting there? You're hobbled. Okay, so I now can't use you to go melee it. Fine, I'll use you for shooting damage while these two, one of them can go melee it. Still only got 16 health, so...
Unleash me.
do you want to actually... Are you better off moving forward or just standing here? You do what? 4 per shot? Yeah, 3 per shot at this distance, or move forward and do 3 everywhere, so just take your 3. Well, you can do 6 with you.
Destroy. I must rearm.
6 because I have to reload, so that costs me a bit of shooting damage there.
Wounds inflicted.
10 remaining. You can get up there and melee it twice, dealing 8. Yep. And then you, unfortunately, yeah, because of that, you can't really, you can only get to there, so you'd be better off moving up, using, and then shooting it twice, soften it up a bit. I can even sideball, why not?
Feel my
6 left. So who do you want to get?
cannot focus.
So now you make a choice. Do you want him to get the XP or Balls? I think you're actually the higher level one, so I'm going to give it to Balls. So yeah, Balls, just run up and pummel the big evil green tree. Victory.
Purged. Return your squad and I shall attend to the remainder below.
What remainder? We've wiped everything in the field out. And the game does a pretty good job of making it so you can't just disregard some of the patrols. You have to try pretty hard to squeak by them, but that was okay. We took relatively minor damage. Really, that plague spear at the start was the only thing that bothered me. How much you want to bet those 2 groaned poxwalkers were responsible for giving our interceptor a light wound? He would have been fine otherwise. I wasn't paying attention to the number of enemies killed with ranged weapons at all. I'm guessing that got solved super early on. Right. Cool stuff. So, a rank 5 interceptor. That's pretty good. I won't get exactly what I wanted in, but that's pretty amazing. That's basically equivalent to our max rank guys, and it's a really good class as well. A tier 1 gun that does what? I don't care, we're not buying tier 1s. Tier 2 hammer, so it does flat damage of 5 instead of 6, so it's not, and it's machine slate. If you're hitting mechanical targets, which we haven't seen yet, you'll do flat 6, which is good. Its 4 strike adds the usual 2 for being a hammer, and it goes, and you can give it armor break. So, okay, it's there you go, it's clearly an anti-mechanical hammer, if you want one. Tier 2 armor. Ooh, this unit is +2 willpower. That's amazing. That's a fantastic armor. Yes, please. So there's slightly less, actually maybe slightly more armor. I don't know if it costs a bit of HP, but whatever, I don't care. You get your armor, you get your 2 willpower. Immunity to drain. Hey, that's nice. I don't think you have it yet. You have to get it later, but it's nice. And then, oh, that's fantastic. Definitely taking that. Halo Skull tier 2. I mean, yes, but the enemies are kind of immune to it to an extent, so I'm not really sold on what that's necessarily getting us, so no thanks. So definitely this. The hammer, I'm not facing mechanical targets, and by the time I do, I can probably come up with better solutions. Maybe I'll just use that on my Terminator instead of the sword. I forfeit the parry, which I'm barely using anyway, and I get just more damage. Yeah, a lot more damage, in fact. It's not a bad idea. I don't care about the gun, so interceptor and big hammer, so I can max out on my Terminator. Yeah, I like that solution. Surely that's a good choice. We'll see vehicles eventually, so we can field that. Otherwise, it's just better than anything anyway. Yes, I'm going with that. These getting to tier 3 of these was a good shout. We're starting to get some really good stuff. Lots of experience. That's what we like to see. Well, yeah, the interceptor, of course, he goes. Is he going to level? I thought for a moment he's going to level twice, but no, we're okay. Storm levels again. Okay. 2 points. So what was I planning on doing? Probably, I like support fire for you because I don't necessarily use the gun. He's just going to get there and start shooting things with extra free damage. And long term, what are we aiming for? Passive. I don't use Aegis on the interceptor, so that's a ton of pants. I know, you get hammer handing if you need it. Probably better off just using one of these, actually. Down that way if you want to kind of give yourself the option. So either that, just because we're burning willpower like mad, or give him a silencer. No, thank you. Melee discipline. What's this? Right, cleansing strike. Deal 4 damage and purge. Purge, they lose mutations. Could be selectively useful, but not really what I'm there for. This is the hammer hand path, in which you do more willpower or crit damage, so if you want to use, and it gets you to melee discipline. Oh, passive crit. That might be a good path to come up to here. That's pretty good. So yeah, so you come up here, you get your passive 5% crit, passive, just flat 2 damage, ruthless precision. So when you target an enemy, when you crit, you get it. So anything I can do to get crit, so you can use your hammer hand and crit bonuses. And then because it's an auto, it synergizes with my armor. So yeah, I like this up here quite a lot. You can't truly rely on it for crits. Crits are somewhat hard to come by, but when they happen, whoa, they're going to be good. So combine that with your falchions for excellent chance. That's not interesting. Extra Wargate slot's kind of nice because you can just stick on another equipment piece, but you'd have to go there, and either there or there, and I'd never use the armor for Aegis, so it's basically wasted. It's tucked away in a worthless section that I'm not going to get into. So no, instead I'm going to do this, and then I can go 1, 2, 1, 2. So I can go up there, and then in the if there is another level, you can then start taking a couple extra of these. Yeah, Ruthless Precision and that one, I guess. You can fill out that box. Yeah, I like the extra willpower. I think it's just super useful. Do I forfeit this instead and actually come up here? How much does that get me? 1 auto, 100% to do 2 damage. And obviously I'm forfeiting. If I want to do more melee crit, I'm going to ignore it. So it's really good in theory because I would use that to support my allies, but it's kind of requires a bit of stage management. It's a bit of a hassle to use. 2 damage could be really important. No, I think I will take it. It's too good to pass up, so I'll leave that, and then I can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 later on. I don't know what the max rank is, but whatever. Okay, and then boars leveled are brick. So he's got some choices now. I've kind of done what I wanted to in both the directions. Damage output time or Cybolt has more damage, meh. More AP for you is pretty cool. Basic melee weapon, 4-strike, the damage path here. Have him do hammerhand. He's really not fast enough or aggressive enough to make proper use of that. I don't think it's a good idea. He can use his charge. This is the dead end that goes nowhere. Provoke. Maybe I can come this way. Provoke target blast area 2 at range 0, so effectively on himself, to enrage all targets. I think that means they have to fight him. So you effectively shove him into the field, use your armor, use like a big Aegis or something, and then provoke, and there's nothing anyone can do about him. So there's that path, or you can come down here and give him a side cannon. Which, given that he kind of sits at range quite a bit, and I don't really get to use his melee too much, isn't a terrible idea. Give myself the supercharged on the chapter if I feel like it. More willpower and hammerhand. What's up here? Rend the unclean. Strike a target blast area 2 of this knight to do within blast area 2 of this knight to do 4 damage. So it's just so you just have a sweep around yourself to get enemies to go away. Down here is 4 strike gains damage, armor break. Okay, so this is just going to run up and hit things. It's a lot of resources to spend, but not really something that's worth a lot. Crushing charge, maybe not. None of these really scream to me as super useful. I could warp charge Aegis to be completely invulnerable for a turn. Watch us just do that, and then you can go into the provoke path. You can inflict craze. Oh, that's really good. That's worth considering. You can come up here and inflict craze so that they 100% inflict 100% chance. They can't ignore it, so unless they're immune to, like, I don't think it's auto, it's an ability, so they can't. Although they have a 50% chance to ignore it if they're good, so you can't rely on it. So you go there, or in that case cancel that, do provoke, and then next level up you can go there, the area and the ability itself. I don't know if I have any autos with a... I don't have any autos with you at all, so ignore that. We can just use that one for now. Yeah, I want to kind of see what that does. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not, but I'm willing to test it and see if it's any worth doing, because the only other thing I'd maybe consider doing is picking up a side cannon. Just then his piddly little body, so he can use Psychic Onslaught occasionally. That's kind of meh. We'll do that. Maybe if I do that first, and then I can go 1, 2... I can do the provoke version. Yeah, I just like the willpower for spamming abilities. I'll do provoke and probably the area for provoke, and then next turn is the enraged version and pick up something else, hammerhand, or maybe that later on. Yeah, I'm not going to fall. I like the willpower too much. Okay, we're finally clear. Phew. Right, much better than the last medium attempt. Good, we're getting the hang of it. Don't know what this is. I can actually get over there and see that if I was really inclined. Am I going to have my guns up by then? No. So this might cost me dearly, but I think it's worth a try. We lose some resources, but it's investigating stuff like this is the way to go. So yes, next part we are going to go have a quick peek at what on earth is going on over there. Worth a try, why not? Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. I feel I've got a good grasp of the core gameplay. Now I'm starting to have a bit more fun and be a bit more free with things, so hopefully that translates over. If you are enjoying, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and I appreciate it massively. Or if you just want to chat with me and others down in the comment section, that's wonderful too. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.